In lesson 4, we're going to look at the language of probability. The continuum that we use is right down here. So this continuum says right about here things are possible, all the way to something that's absolutely impossible, and from here possible all the way to something that's certain. And we can put things in there somewhere in between. So some events are impossible, and it says right here, it's got a picture of a cat driving a car. Not possible. That one we can rank right down here. Some events are certain, and barring the end of the world, we know that the sun will rise tomorrow. So that one is certain. And then it says an event that is likely to happen is probable. An event that is unlikely to happen is improbable. So based on that, we can put things in here, and we'll run through a whole bunch of different things in class that fall anywhere on this spectrum from impossible to certain, and then it's up to you guys to decide where that is. So for instance, what is the probability that the bell will ring at the end of the day? We could say it's almost certain unless the power goes out. Certain would be 100%, and we can't say for certain that the bell will ring, but it's almost certain. So we might put it right up there somewhere. We could say, what is the probability that there will be someone absent from the class today? And that actually is fairly likely, because out of 23 children, at any one point, maybe somebody gets sick. So we could say, you know what? On any given day, there's probably a pretty good chance, maybe it's likely, that a child will be sick, at least one child in the classroom. So as we come down here, this is our kind of our practice. It says use a word from the box to describe each event. So we have possible, impossible, certain, unlikely, and likely. So the first one says it will rain meatballs this summer. Well, I'm pretty sure we could agree that that would be impossible. We will have a fire drill this week. It's unlikely we will have a fire drill because most weeks we don't have a fire drill. You will walk on the moon. Unlikely. Now, is it possible that you will walk on the moon someday? It is possible. Is it likely? Not really. Out of the 7 billion people on the earth, there is a really strong chance that you will not be chosen to walk on the moon. So this one down here we're going to work through together as a class, and it says draw counters in the bag so that picking a red counter is likely. So in this case, we placed red and blue counters in here, but we placed 4 red and 1 blue. So picking a red counter, the probability is right here. It's 4 out of 5. So that line right there, the kids already know this, that line means out of or divided by. So in this case, the probability of choosing a red would be 4 out of 5. The probability of choosing a blue would be 1 out of 5. And the probability of choosing an orange, because our orange counter is out here, so if we dip into that bag, the probability of choosing an orange is literally 0 out of 5.